Well, hi, you guys. Were you wondering where I was? Because I was. Hey, Donna. How are you guys? Oh, boy. It took me a while to go live, but here I am. Okay. So you'd think now all this time I wouldn't have glitches, but I still have glitches. So I started this earlier and I wanted to finish it. I was like, all right, I'm not washing all my makeup off and getting ready for bed until I finish my painting. So I started using these acrylic paints a while ago, and I am in love with them. So they are, I'll just hold up the whole tray because every time I try to hold up a few of them, I drop them all over. These are Arteza. Oh my gosh, you guys, these colors, look at, they're amazing. Okay. So this is my new favorite. Look at this color. This is called Rose, but it is so beautiful. So I'm going to finish the painting with you guys today. So these are Arteza acrylic premium paints. So if you guys, a heavy bodied paint is thick. Heavy bodied means it's thicker. So here's my plate. Look at, see, you see the little dabs of color? Notice they don't drip or run. Okay. So they're thicker and richer, so the pigment is going to be brighter. If you want to soften them up, you can mix a little white in there, but I'm trying to do autumn artwork. So again, I really just wanted to experiment with all these amazing colors. And again, they're premium acrylics. And what I was doing earlier was creating the reflection below it. So I'm going to go back into it with that rose colored and just finish up this reflection over here. I don't know if, did I forget to say hi? I'm Denise with Artist at Heart. I think I forgot that. I was waiting so long for my video to start and it's late. Right? I'm sorry. I'm kind of an early bird. For me, it's late. Cleveland, Ohio. Was it 9 o'clock? But yeah, it's been dark since 5. So by 9 o'clock, it feels like midnight. I don't know about you guys, but so look, I'm going to put, so really, I probably want to put blue in there. So there's a little bit of white, but again, I'm going to go put a little touch of rose in there. Isn't that rose color so pretty? So I'm just doing these horizontal. So you guys, I'm streaming on Amazon, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you're interested in checking out the products, you guys can come on over to Amazon and check out. So I'm using Arteza acrylic. They're bold and beautiful. I can't say enough about it. And then this is the Arteza. I'm going to just keep it real simple today. This is the Arteza canvas. And I'm doing an autumn artwork before it snows. Okay. It's really cold here today. And then tomorrow it's going to be cold, but then Wednesday it's going to warm up. So again, I'm going to kind of put some pinks in here because it looks really pretty. I'm using just little horizontal brush strokes to make it look again like a little reflection. And you know, I can put some up here too. I can make it a little bit lighter. No, that's too light. So again, look at how thick that is. It doesn't even drip. Okay. That's why I like it. And the colors are beautiful. So again, I could just, no, I think it's too light. You can't overuse it. Even though I love it, I might be overusing it. So let's put a little bit down here. A little bit in here. So really, this is like a bridge over water. So maybe I want to add a little bit of blue in here. Isn't that a pretty blue? All right, what blue is that? That is actually cobalt blue. Isn't that pretty? Cobalt blue. Super pretty. And these tubes, you guys, I only use a tiny bit because it's so thick and rich. All right, so now I'm adding the blue. This would be a good, gift to leave the Amazon driver this week for being so thankful for having all my packages delivered. See, now I'm just, so this down here is really like water. I was doing water and the colors reflecting, so that's why I'm just going to add a little bit more blue in there to make it look like the water. Because right now it could just be like the leaves on the ground reflecting, but I do want it to look like the water. So that's why I'm just putting some horizontal brush strokes in there to break up the color to make it look like water. Or, maybe you create something and bring it to someone as a gift, like over Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, birthday, even if it's a birthday present. People love to get home. I love to get homemade gifts too. So I'm going to use a little bit more white. And you guys, I reuse these plates over and over and over. And this is non-toxic acrylic. So look at how thick this is. And I just need a smidge. I don't know if smidge is really a word, but all right, I forgot to lower the heat. Now I'm sweating. I really came upstairs to go to bed to wash my face. And I was like, all right, you know what? I did say I was going to finish that painting. So again, that little tiny smidge of white and blue. And I'm going to put it in here and break up some of that down here too. Let's break up. As much as I love the rose, I'm trying to get that look of water. And I don't want that line to be so solid, so I'm going to break it up again. But you don't want it to be so like liney and choppy that it looks like a pattern. That's what I don't want. You don't want it to be even. But again, I'm trying to give it the illusion of water versus just, it could be like the leaves on the ground. But I'm trying to give the illusion of a reflection. Again, I could do it over here too. Break up some of those warm colors. Hi, Allura. Thank you for following me. Allura on Amazon just followed me. Thank you. So I love to paint. So you guys, I'm on Amazon, artistatheart.live, artistatheart.shop. I love to share my favorite products. Since I've been virtual, I think that's probably the number one question is what products am I using? And that's why I was like, okay, Amazon is the perfect platform because I could just tag stuff. Now, if you're watching me on Facebook, oops, I forgot to shut my sound off. Oh, good. I like painting and drawing too. That's awesome. I'm glad. So I'm Artist at Heart. And I went live earlier and started this. So if you want to watch it from the beginning, and then I'm like, I'm going to come on later and I'm going to finish it. I haven't been coming on as often lately because what happens is I get carried away in my painting and I forget to talk about this product specifically. So I know that on Amazon, they really want me to talk about each product that I'm using. And so today I just focused on the products and I painted while I did it. But again, that was my main focus. And sometimes I just get carried away and I forget because again, I do love to paint and draw. I'm a certified art teacher. I taught art in Cleveland for 20 years. And now I do paint parties and virtual art classes. I'm going to break up this, even though that's so pretty right there, I'm going to break it up a little bit. I do like all that orange though. I can always add more. That's the best part about acrylic is you can layer it. and you just let it dry. And this is really drying actually pretty quick. And then I'll paint my bridge in. I'm not sure what color I want to do my bridge. We could do like a Monet's bridge. We could make it maybe purple or gold, brown. What do you guys think? I should do, so even though I'm using blue, I need a little more white. I want it to be lighter blue, right? So that it has contrast against those blue trees over there. So I'm going to add more white. And again, you guys in this Arteza, there's about so many different blues. There's this gorgeous cobalt blue. There's this beautiful cerulean blue. Or you can alter the blue again by adding white. So these paints, again, if you guys did not see me hold these up, they're so beautiful. Purple, Allura. All right, I'm going to listen to Allura. Allura wants a purple bridge. Purple is my favorite color. So this purple in this set is so beautiful. And am I going to find it? Hold on. Here it is. So sometimes if I don't lighten it up enough, it looks almost black on the camera. This is, oh boy, I got some green paint on it. All right, don't look. I'm kind of a messy artist. Not kind of, I really am. Let's be honest. I'm a messy artist. So there's a big green thumbprint on it. But look, it's violet. You see that? How pretty that is? Beautiful. But when I paint, sometimes it looks brown or black, just on the camera, not on my canvas. So I will do for Allura. Allura wants the bridge purple, but what I want to do first, I'm going to get a little bit more green and finish. I want that green to come a little bit behind the bridge rail. I'm going to use pale green. You see that? Pale green. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I don't like the way the green just stops right there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of green down here. Or like in between the rails. Right? And not even. I don't want to make it even. And you can even put a little, oops, there goes my paintbrush. I told you guys I was messy. All right, and I can even put a little pink, or it's not, I'm sorry, it's called rose. I'm going to use the right colors over here also. Just like coming down a little bit before I do the, okay, so let's get some of that purple. All right, again, it's called violet. I'm going to be correct here. It's called violet. Allura's favorite color is green. That green's a good color too. I just, even when I was a kid, my bedroom was purple. I don't know how I fell in love. All right, you're probably really young, but when I was a kid, I loved Donny Osmond, and he sang a song, Deep Purple. You guys know that song? And I'm not going to sing it because I'll just scare you. But I think I loved purple before he sang that. But then when he sang it, I really loved purple. All right, so here we go. Let's see if this will show up. Does it look purple? So this is my bridge. Now look, see that's how opaque it is it's covering right over the other paint. That is how you layer acrylic. That's why I love it so much. You see that? So watch. See where it's orange right there? I'm just going to paint right over it. And it covers it up. Now the thinner acrylic paints, when they come in a bottle and you shake them, they're more of a medium bodied acrylic paint. Oh, good. I'm glad it looks purple. And so when you're using a thinner paint, a thinner acrylic, you may have to layer it so that it's more opaque and covering. But I enjoy painting because it's so relaxing. You just have to let go of worrying about what it's going to look like or being judged and just enjoy the process. That's what it's about. It's more about the process than the product. Yeah, I kind of like that purple. Good suggestion. And when you're painting, you don't have to paint on an easel unless you like to stand. If I was doing this, I would have it flat on my table if I was alone and you weren't watching. I guess it really just depends on what it is that I'm painting. Sometimes I love to stand and paint, and sometimes I like to be flat. But if I look down too long, then my neck hurts. So it's like a combination. I think I'm going to do that purple over here too, right here. What do you think? You like the purple bridge? It's a little crooked. Like this railing to me looks crooked over here. And again, it's a little bit hard to paint straight when you're kind of looking at it from the side. And I teach paint parties, so when I do them in person, I do bring easels for everybody. But a lot of times people don't use them. They'll just take it off and lay it flat. And other times people will stand up and paint. It's just really about your preference. I'm going to put a little bit more blue. I showed you guys this blue, right? This is cobalt blue. And this washes easily off of your hands. And if you wash like if you get it on your clothes and you wash it, ooh, I should do, oh, okay, who just said that? Allura said I should do a live stream on pastels. Okay, I can do that. I love pastels too. Do you like chalk pastels or do you like oil pastels? Tell me which ones you like better. I do love pastels too. You know, the oil pastels, the only thing because their colors are so beautiful, the oil pastels, the only thing that I don't like is that they get under my fingernails. And like I have to, because I press really hard. So here to me, again, this looks a little bit too even, like too chopped up. I'm going to put a little bit more of that. Rose colored with some white over here. I want to break this up right here. Does any of it look too solid to you? You know what? I forgot to put the blue over here. I'm going to put some blue over there. More of the... What do you think? I think it looks too dark over there now. Right here. This should be as light as that. See, that's what happens when you continue the painting later. Well, Laura, that's okay if you have to leave, but thank you for following me, and thanks for all your chat. I appreciate you engaging and telling me things you like. It helps me. So I'm going to look for pastels here. See how that looks better lighter, doesn't it? Because we have to create some contrast. And you guys can outline it. So right now, that's just the black marker showing through, right? I could outline with a little bit of oh, can you guys still hear my... Gotta shut my phone off. So, I mean, the sound. And again, you can... I'm trying to think, how about a nice brown? Let's find a nice brown. Oh my gosh, I have so many browns here, you guys. Oh, look at this. Look at the options I have here. So I'm thinking a burnt sienna. Let's try a burnt sienna for the trees. And again, you could do black. You can leave them thin. I'm going to try a burnt sienna. You tell me what you think. So to me, the branches look like Y's and W's. That's how I would teach people. And as you go up, it should be thinner. So as you come down, it should be a little bit wider. So down here should be slightly wider. And if you want, you can make it thinner. What's the worst that happened that you don't like? You can wait for it to dry and then paint over it. No big deal. Let's see. Then I can leave it. So what I like to do is leave these when I'm expecting my Amazon package. I'll leave it outside and I'll say, take it. And then if I'm home, I'll open the door. And usually they don't realize that they're for the, I'm leaving them a present. So I'm like, here you go. I like that. So that's the burnt sienna. See the difference? It warms it up, right? Bye, Laura. Like this to me looks too thick. So what I could do is wait for it to dry a little bit and then add a little bit of, or maybe I don't even need branches on that one, right? I could just paint right over it if I don't like it. So don't be afraid to try and experiment. And then again, you can paint right over it. I can always try a darker brown too. Right now, all I've done is use the burnt sienna because I'm liking the way it's looking. I'm just not liking that one. Oh, you guys can't even see that. I'm glad you can't see it because I don't really like it. You like that I just push it right off the screen. So I don't like the green one. I'm gonna paint over that. I think I need some green paint. I'm not liking the branches on the green one. Now it's not dry yet, but I'm gonna mix it in and see what happens. Again, no one knows. No one knows that that's a mistake. I'm just telling you because we're friends. You can keep a secret. See how you just take a mistake and turn it into part of your artwork. Bye-bye. I didn't like it, right? Do you agree it looks better without that? So I like to give my paintings away. I donate them for fundraisers, give them as gifts. Where was I? Oh, here, I was covering this up. What do you think? Better? No, it's kind of a... I think I could use a little yellow in there too. Oh, have I showed you the yellows, how pretty they are? This one I love. This is, I wish I could name these. Mid-yellow. Mid-yellow. I would name it something else like butterscotch. That would be the problem if I was in charge of naming paints because I would give them all food names. Ooh, butterscotch. You guys like butterscotch? I love butterscotch. What would I call this? So this is pale green. I don't know. I would call this like watermelon green. You know, like the skin of a watermelon. All right, so what I wanted to do is kind of mix this. I was gonna put a little of that yellow in there. I'm just kind of tapping it. I want it to look nice enough to give away. I'm going to make a little bit over here. Well, I covered up that splotchy mess, right? That looks better, doesn't it? And again, now I could go back and put some green reflection down here in the water. Just get a little reflection. Do you like it better with the trees, with the brown? I'm going to put a little bit more of that rose. Maybe you put a little bit of white in it. If I can find my white. Where did I put my white? If I put everything back where I got it from, then I wouldn't have to search so much. All right, let's mix a little magenta and, no, I'm sorry, it's rose. Rose, rose, rose. Rose, rose, rose. I really just want to get rid of those lines. So that's just the second coat, and I had done it in Sharpie marker. So it takes 2 coats to cover the Sharpie, just so you know. But this, again, this paint is very opaque. So if I had not used the Sharpie, 1 coat would have been plenty. But because I use Sharpie, I need 2 coats. I'm going to put a little bit in here. Do you like it better without the Sharpie showing? I do. Again, I'm going to paint over. Oops, now I got a little purple on my brush. I dipped in the purple instead of the rose. I just don't want to get it too close to the color of the bridge. You want to have contrast. What do you think? And I like the dotty look, you know, that impressionist style look. So now I need to feel like I need to get rid of the lines over here too. And maybe on the water too. Do I have any blue left? Let's use a darker blue. Let's use, let's see what this is. This one is, ooh, Ultramarine Blue. Okay. So I'm going to do it along the edge of the water. Again, I really want to just cover up this line right here. That's pretty, right? That's Ultramarine Blue. Hide that line. Just using little horizontal brush strokes. It's giving it a little bit more depth, right? I could do that over here too. Hide that line. Do you like it better? You can even do like the reflection of the bridge. So what I would do is I could do it like so opposite, right? Almost like a smile. So that would be the shadow of the bridge. It's kind of lopsided, isn't it? It's hard to paint from the side, you guys. And if I stick my head in front of it, I'm going to have my head in front of the screen. So, but it's a little bit off center. Who says it has to be perfect? Not me. I don't say that. Because I just say have fun. Enjoy what you're doing. You could put little lily pads in the water. You could make little fish jumping out of the water. Let's see. I feel like I need some green over here. I wonder if I have any more green. Just a little. I think I need some green right over here. Because we don't want that to look like the water. We want that to look like the ground. Right? I want it to look like the water stops. So let's put a little green down here. Again, I was trying to give the illusion of a reflection. I could put a little green on the other side too. I could put a little green over here. Not a lot. Just enough to, again, so you know it's the ground. What do you think? Do you think it's done? That pink brown part. This looks kind of funny, doesn't it? I could do the same thing that I did on the other one. I could cover it up. Do you guys think it looks funny? Or do you like it? Let's see if I can cover it up. Ooh, this one's. Let's see. You tell me if you like it better without it. You can always like see part of it as if like the leaves are going on top of it. Yeah, I think I like it better without it. But it, you know, I wasn't afraid to try. I just did a little experimenting. Where's my rose? My rose. And you guys can outline it if you want to. You can wait for it to dry and outline it. You can do it if you have a really steady hand. Because I'm thinking my bridge part might need a little outlining. What do you think? I could even just put a little dab of dark blue here. Let's see if this does anything. Do you like it better with a little dark in there? Was that give it a little bit more depth? What's the worst that can happen? We paint over it if we don't like it. Pretty much. All right, what do you guys think? You like it? Should I stop? Sometimes you have to quit when you're ahead. You know that, right? Quit when you're ahead. You've heard that? You know what I'm going to do real quick. I keep saying that, don't I? Real quick, and then I'm still here. I want to soften up those lines on top. Like this. Now, yellow is a little bit more transparent. I'm going to use a yellow ochre. Here, yellow ochre. That's a cool color, isn't it? Soften up that line a little bit. See, it looks better when you soften up that black line. Just create and have fun. Don't worry about the product. Don't worry about the outcome. And she came back. I'm almost done. Does it look different since you left? She said her device was dying. Oh, Laura, does it look different or does it look the same? I was just trying to soften up some of the black lines. And I'm using yellow ochre now. Looks good. Okay. I don't want to overpaint it. I keep saying I'm going to quit and then I keep going. But I just wanted to soften up those lines a little bit. So I'm just covering up those black lines that I sketched it out with. And the only reason why I used black to outline it was because I was doing it virtually and it's just so people could see it better than a pencil. And you guys, since I'm leaving this for the Amazon guy. He's coming tomorrow with my packages, okay? But I do like to paint the sides. So, I would just, again, make it look a little bit more complete if you wrap the paint around the sides. Makes it look more professional. You don't have to worry about, framing it. Of course, you can frame it if you want to, but and there you have it. All right, Laura, I'm so glad you made it back. And you guys, thanks again for following me. Sign your artwork if you want to. I don't want to overpaint it, right? That's the only thing. I keep saying it. I did it again. Right here. This tree should come all the way down. Can you see that? Where am I? Right, this one? I'm talking to myself, you guys. This one right here. I use blue just because it's what is on my brush, but it should really be brown. But those trees need to come. All right, I won't be lazy. I'm saying in my head, you're so lazy, just get the brown out. All right. So this is the burnt sienna. And then this is my last thing, I promise. Then I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of this burnt sienna. I'll just go right over that brown because I was being lazy. See, the trees are coming out of the ground. So we want to make them come down, right? But if I keep painting because I'm tired, I'm going to just keep messing it up. All right. Now I'm done, I promise. I got to go wash out these paintbrushes. So you guys, this Arteza paints, you just use soap and water. Okay, you never want to leave your brushes in the water for too long because it's not good for the bristle. It's just some soap, some dish soap and some gentle soap, nothing harsh. I'm going to go wash them out now along with my hands, but it comes off really, really easy. So again, these are the Mac Daddy beautiful acrylic paints. I mean, just seriously, like the colors are sensational. I can't say enough about them. So you guys, if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for following me and watching. And again, I will be back soon. I am Artist at Heart, Denise, on Amazon, artistatheart.live, artistatheart.shop, Artist at Heart Paint Party on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, you guys, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you soon. It looks amazing. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching and following me.